Good morning. Man, what's going on, guys? It has been, I was up late last night, and, you know, sometimes you just can't sleep. I was actually scrolling through the YouTube channel, and, first off, I haven't posted a video in 8 months, which is wild. And the second thing is, I was scrolling through some of my old videos, and, man, it's just so funny how, like, perspective is. Like, when you think you know what you know, like, at the end of the day, long story short, I just look back at some of my videos and some of them like, wow, that was like a super good message. Other ones I'm like, ugh, gosh, you think so differently now than you did 5 years ago, you know what I mean? But I think that's just like progression of life. But I just wanted to hop on here today and hopefully encourage a few of you guys. Most of you guys that follow me are from the service industry space, whether it's, you know, pressure washing or lawn care or whatever, HVAC or roofing. And it doesn't matter, like, we're all just people. But at the end of the day, I just want to encourage you guys to remind you, like, regardless of your goals, maybe you want to grow a monster $10 million service company. That's awesome. Maybe you just want to be a single owner operator and keep low overhead and, you know, not deal with the stress of employees and all the stuff that comes along with that. That's cool too. But at the end of the day, regardless of your goal, you cannot become lax in what you do on a day-to-day basis, because the moment you become lax is the moment your business begins to die. And it's so funny, I was just talking to Mitch about this. We see this, at least in our area. Maybe if you guys know a bunch of realtors, you might say the same thing, but I have my real estate license, so we're pretty tuned in with the market and all the agents. And you know, it seems like every 5 years, like, there's a dominating agent in our area. And then 5 years goes by, and then there's a new dominating agent. And you know, maybe you say the same thing about, you know, companies in your industry. Maybe there's a company that's dominated your market for 5-10 years, and then out of nowhere another one comes up, and that one kind of fizzles out. Before you know it, a few years goes by, and they're nowhere near as big as they used to be. And that's because people get comfortable in the situation they're in. They've maybe hit the goal they want to hit. Maybe they've, you know, they've done everything they know how to do, or they're so busy that they feel like they don't have to do the things they used to do when they were smaller anymore to stay busy and stay big and stay competitive. And the truth is that's just not true, right? Like, if you stop marketing, if you stop pushing, if you stop, you know, pursuing your goals, eventually you're going to look back, in a year, 2, 5 years is going to go by, and you're going to be like, oh, what happened? Like, where am I compared to where I wanted to be? Like, and that was one thing that fire I had in me 5 years ago in my YouTube videos was like, dude, I was on a freaking mission to build the life I want to build. And I am 100-fold further today than I was 5 years ago, right? Financially, mentally, the businesses I own, all of that. But more important than that is, recently, if I'm being authentic with you guys, I have noticed in my own life that I am at times a little bit lax in my approach and a little bit lax on the goals that I've set for myself, to the point where, you know, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I haven't set these monster goals for myself this year. And I ask myself, why haven't you set yourself monster goals like you did 5 years ago? Is it because you're comfortable? And if you're comfortable, it's okay, but that doesn't mean that your approach to the game stops, because as soon as that happens, 5 years are going to go by, and I'll be right back to where I was 5 years ago, right? And so I'm always having these conversations with myself, and they're healthy conversations to have, and I think probably you guys have had the same feelings. If you haven't, you're not even a human, right? And you know, since starting my e-commerce brand, Brave American, I've met some people that own massive companies. I mean, massive, guys. $100 million companies. They all have these same thoughts, right? You're like, well, I just own a $100,000 a year pressure washing business. Well, I'm telling you right now, the guy who owns a $100 million e-commerce business has the same thoughts that you're having right now. He does. They're a little different, but they're the same. And so it doesn't matter where you're at and what level you're at. These are conversations you need to be having with yourself. Hold yourself accountable. Ask yourself what you can do today to move the needle. And when you do that, and you've done everything you can to move the needle in your life and in your business, you can go to bed at night and you can sleep. And you can sleep well knowing that you have put in the work and put in the effort. So I guess I just say all that to say, like, I hope that encourages you guys in a way where it's like, maybe you're just getting started and you're struggling. Maybe you've been at this for a while and you're struggling. Maybe your business is smaller than it used to be and you don't know why. I'm just telling you this is why. I'm telling you sometimes it's okay to kind of restart the mind back to where it was back in the olden days when you were young and hungry. It's okay to get back to that place. So I guess take that for what it is. I love you guys. I really miss interacting with all of you, and you guys know I have nothing to sell you guys. I have absolutely no monetary anything to make a video like this and post it on YouTube. I just do it because I like to. So hope you guys are having an awesome day. Comment below and let me know how you guys are doing, how you've been, and we'll talk soon. See ya.